Thanks for waking up with us early on this Labor Day. I imagine there are quite a few people sleeping in, but if you're waking up with us, perhaps you're going to work, or perhaps you just want to get the celebration started early on your Labor Day. We are going to be dodging some rain, but be thankful that you're not in Florida, the Bahamas today, because it's going to be rough. They're already seeing some tropical storm force wind gusts off the east coast of Florida, and of course, the Bahamas just being absolutely pounded. Now, looking at rain the next 7 days, you can see that there's more rain along the east coast than farther inland, but there's still some uncertainty here. Though right now we think the core of the storm stays just offshore with the heaviest rain just offshore, there is an outside chance that perhaps it could make landfall somewhere along the Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina coast. If that were the case, these rainfall totals would have to change. So that's something we're going to be monitoring for the next 5 days for all of these locations. So we'll continue to keep you posted. Meanwhile, a separate little wave of low pressure is in the Gulf and is going to be working to the south of us. The center of it is actually going to go into Mexico, and that's where the biggest rainfall totals are. But look at this rainfall map for the state of Texas. By far, we're going to see the most rain in the state of Texas for the next 7 days. And this is rain that we need, and it's going to be fairly significant. I mean, this is the biggest rainfall totals we've been forecasting in quite some time. Even in northwestern Starr County, which is going to be farthest from where this wave of low pressure is going to make landfall in Mexico, I still think it's going to be at least a ½ inch rain. And it's possible in South Padre, we could see up to 4 inches of rain. And in between, you've got a lot of places seeing 3/4, an inch, 2 inches of rain. But in general, more rain towards the coast, less rain as you go to the north and west. Now, I will say, though, this is going to be the most common rainfall totals, ½ inch to 4 inches. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple spots see up to 6 to 7 inches of rain. And because of that, I've got to mention the threat, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday, for some isolated flooding. I don't think it's going to happen today, but we've got to watch for that Tuesday and Wednesday. But the reason we're not worried about widespread flooding is because the ground is dry, and it's going to absorb a lot of this water. Again, drought for most of the valley, stage 1, stage 2 drought. So that's a good thing. This is rain that we need, and it's going to be helping to cool us down. Even today, out at the island, it's going to be cooler. High of 86. Now, there is a chance of scattered showers and storms this morning through the early afternoon, and there could be a few rip currents today as well. So keep that in mind. I think the best time to be out and about is going to be late this afternoon. That's when it's looking the driest, and not very breezy today, so boating conditions are looking good. Check out our high temperatures. 94 today, 90 tomorrow, and Wednesday, maybe just a high of 88, below normal temperatures for the next 3 days. Gabby?